Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 as Ireland. So, just at the end of the last episode I was going through my sphere members to try and fend off the various threats to our influence, so let's continue doing that. Persia seems fine. Sokoto, I think these are mostly ones that were not in danger from anybody when I looked before, so... Sweden might be... We have Russia still banned, and once that wears off we can... Actually, maybe we should just decrease opinion with Russia now, while they're still banned. Should get back up to 65 or whatever pretty quickly anyway. The Ottomans, kind of a problem. Russia's at friendly. Can just ban Russia here, I suppose. Okay. Then we should get back up to 100 and get them back in our sphere before Russia can do anything. And Germany is doing stuff in Zanzibar, apparently, but probably don't need to worry about that one too much. Alright. Rebels in Afghanistan, okay. And we also have this election going on, of course, which we are again trying to get the Fascist Party elected. Residency. Let's have them gain militancy. That seems okay. Looking pretty okay here, financially, for the moment at least. We might decline to back the Ottomans there. Guess nobody cares about West Macedonia. Sorry, Greece. Moralism here. Let's see. So yeah, we have a few factories closed down because we weren't subsidizing them. May as well just destroy them, I suppose. Maybe get something else built there. If there's anything we particularly want. We do have a fair number of unemployed craftsmen because of those factories closing, which is unfortunate, but we are expanding factories, so we're doing what we can there. We need protectionism here. We're pretty much expanding almost every factory. Let's get this tank factory expanding. Automobiles. Having trouble getting coal. As usual. Moralism is what we're looking for here, so there we go. And socialists back in power again. There was a gain for the Fascist Party. I think we were, what was it, 7% or something last time? I don't actually remember, but I think it's increased anyway. But having our national focus dedicated to increasing fascist loyalty should help out in the next election, at least. Not that there is going to be that much time to make use of our fascist government. We're kind of rapidly approaching the end of the game here. So we should at least try and get involved in a few more wars before the end. A little high on infamy, though. I suppose attacking the UK would be fun as well. More suffragette events. We'll do this one. Oh, of course we'll attend the 7th Olympic Games. That sounds great. Gain prestige and relations with people. It might be fun going to war against the UK, but they're pretty strong militarily. Maybe would be difficult. Kingdom of California, still exists. Russia, okay. Discovered flying circus doctrine, okay. Fair enough. And let's see. They can gain consciousness. Let's check out what's going on in our sphere again. We're fine in Catalonia. Netherlands. We have Japan banned, and we can actually ban France now as well. Which is probably worth doing. So we can hold on to them. Persia. Should probably ban the UK there. Sokoto. Decrease the USA opinion there. They don't seem to be actively working on it, but I think it would be better to do it just in case. Spain seems totally fine. Sweden. We just decrease opinion with Russia. And the Ottomans. We should be able to get back up to 100 there pretty soon. Okay. So not so bad in the old sphere there, I think. Let's see. How is our fascist... What's the population? Voters' ideologies. 11% fascist, okay. It is increasing steadily as we keep influencing it. We'll commend the book, I suppose. And let's see. Fabric production output. We are making... So we closed a fabric factory, didn't we? Let's get more tax efficiency and reduce factory cost. Seems good. So we've discovered the doctrine of fascism. Fascist rebel organization gain plus 75%. So I don't want a fascist rebellion, but we're keep an eye out for it anyway. I think we could handle that anyway. Though it might be a good idea to move our soldiers back home from Brittany. Just in case. Or at least most of them. I'll leave one stack over there. Just in case we should happen to get in another war with France. You never know. It could happen. Though they are allied with Russia now. Which is not necessarily a problem, but just something to be aware of. China has become a great power, which is interesting. France... actually have some ships now and more brigades than they had before the last war we declared. Rebels in Spain and Afghanistan. Local railway shares. Newly formed railway company in one of our states has issued shares in the company to help finance the burgeoning firm and are now seeking buyers and investors in the state. The CEO of the company has approached local politicians asking if they could perhaps lend a bit of a hand in the marketing of these shares to the general public, arguing that an extension of the railway networks in the state can only be beneficial and should be promoted. Some feel that this might infringe on the principles of official neutrality with regards to private ventures, while others see only opportunities. Sahara will gain one level of railroad, or they'll lose militancy. Okay. I don't see the downside. Yeah, so rebels in... Oh, just Spain? I'm sure they're fine. Down here. Okay, and how about the Ottomans? We are... Oh, we actually moved up to 3rd in rank, which is great. We passed the USA. And that's good. I think it's possibly more a function of them going down than us going up. I don't think we've increased much in our military or industrial rank lately. Either way, I'll take it. So we can add them to our sphere again. Hopefully hold on to them this time. Ottomans have rebels also. Nothing to be worried about though, it looks like. So that's fine. Our bureaucrats are up to 57 or 0.57% here in Taza. Not sure how much that has gone up since I started doing that. It's gone up to 0.58 now, so I guess it's increasing. Oh, we also have an additional national focus, of course, from the technology, but let's see. We we can also... I guess the people in Brittany are allowed to vote, so let's encourage fascism there as well. Okay then. Haven't actually increased the vote, the share of fascist votes there, but we'll see in the next election. Lazy natives again, I suppose. French liberation movement is back, but they're not succeeding in increasing the flashpoint tension here, so I'm not going to bother suppressing them yet, if at all. It seems we're getting a new explosives factory here in Leinster Connacht, which I assume is the doing of capitalists. Oh, and we're getting a small arms factory in Britannia. So that's nice. Probably. And our economy looking a little bit wobbly again. Is this steamer shipyard is kind of bouncing around a bit there. I'm going to try increasing taxes on the rich a little bit. They can probably handle it. And of course on the poor. They're getting their needs anyway, so they're fine. And we just got more tax efficiency, so we'll get more out of them as well. That way. Let's get some army techs, why don't we? That is a pretty big boost, to plus 50% morale. Yeah, the previous ones are plus 10, 20, 25. So yes, let's get this. Make sure we don't have any problems winning the next war. Speaking of which, why don't we maybe start fabricating on France again? We still have a truce until 1923. Just over a year. We can't actually justify a war because we have a truce, though that hasn't stopped us in the past, so I'm not sure why it's different this time. Okay, farming efficiency. Well, either way, we'll just wait. Or we could possibly get involved in a war this way. Maybe we do back the Ottomans this time. Yeah, let's do it and see what happens. Okay, we're against Russia. So France will probably back Russia because they're allied. Germany will hopefully back me. UK is inclined to support Russia, so China and Japan are also getting involved. On opposite sides, it seems. So let's see, this could end up in a war with me and Germany versus Russia, France, and the UK, which would seem to be sort of in their favor a bit. Though Germany could handle France and Russia simultaneously, and if they could help a bit against the UK, we could probably handle them, I think. Sure. Well, we'll see how it goes. Okay, Germany jumped in. They would accept a white peace right now, which maybe is okay. If we could get the UK in on our side, that would be even better. I probably wouldn't want anything from Russia, though. Let's see if we can humiliate Russia. No. I don't know what they would want. They wouldn't want them cut down to size. I guess not. We'll just see how it plays out a little bit longer, I guess. Really should build some airplanes at some point. Okay. So the UK has gone Russia's side. France is going to go Russia's side. Maybe if we get China on our side? They are leaning towards it already. They wouldn't accept a white peace now. Okay, France, not unexpected. Japan is strongly inclined, and China is leaning towards. Let's see. Guess they don't want any of that. Study circle. Okay, conservatives can gain militancy. So we'll see if we can give them a white peace then when and if Japan and China go in on our side. If not, I guess we're going to war, which is probably fine. Rebels in the Ottoman Empire and Yemen. Yeah, they can handle that. Ottomans are also fine. France allied with Switzerland. Armored citadels, so battleship and dreadnoughts improved. Come on, Japan. Okay, so China has come in before Japan. Would not accept a white peace at this point. Come on, Japan. You know you want to. Suppose we could try... Oh, we can give them acquire core from Russia. They would accept. Is that a good idea? I assume it'll make Russia less likely to accept a white peace. We'll definitely get them in on our side immediately. Let's try it. They would actually accept a white peace, or accept giving Hokkaido to Russia, or to Japan. Yeah, okay, let's take that. Seems good. You're welcome, Japan. Hokkaido up here? Yeah. Okay, well that was fun. Even if we didn't get to go to war with France just yet. But we are out of time for this episode, so thanks for watching, and join me again next time.